Your advice can already change so many lives. So who does your book cater to? Like, who needs your book right now?
And the person that I had in my mind is this person. The person that is committed to education, but is feeling inadequate, feeling like they're struggling, feeling like they're not making the impact that they think that they can make, and they're just searching for answers.
Okay, so from teacher to assistant principal to inspirational speaker, I mean, your advice can already change so many lives. So who does your book cater to? Like, who needs your book right now?
It's funny you ask that, because a lot of people read the book and, well, no, not read the book, but a lot of people kind of hear the beginning portion of it and they're like, it's giving new teacher, right? But it's not necessarily new teachers. New teachers commonly struggle with things, which is why people would automatically think, oh, this would be great for a new teacher. But actually, the person who I had in mind, it's always important to think about your avatar, or who's the person that you're like writing to, who you have in your mind when you're writing or producing content or whatever it is. And the person that I had in my mind is this person. The person that is committed to education, but is feeling inadequate, feeling like they're struggling, feeling like they're not making the impact that they think that they can make, and they're just searching for answers. Like, they're trying their hardest, but for some reason, what's happening in their classroom is not matching with their vision of what they expected to see. That could be year 1, that could be year 27, right? But it's somebody who's like, I feel like I'm called to make my impact through education. And I want to make a difference in the world through education. But for some reason, I'm not being as effective as I feel like I can be. Is encouragement, as well as tools, tips, and strategies in this book that can help that person. So a lot of first-year teachers, yes, are those that are lost, but then also the seasoned teachers who are just kind of in that space. I know who it's not for as well, because that's also important. So when you identify your avatar, you also want to identify like who you're not for. They said you want to be so polarizing that the person who you are not for is actually turned off by your approach. Like, that's how hard you want to go for your exact avatar. The person who it's not for is the person who has already decided, like, I'm done with this and I don't want to do it. The way I know that is because based off of the information that I share on social media, on TikTok, on YouTube and things like that, in the comment section, they'll say things like, you're doing too much, right? Like, that's a lot. We don't get paid enough for this. I'm not, right, I'm not doing this, right? Because they've already checked out in their head, and it's not gonna be easy. I'm not saying you read this book and now your class is gonna be perfect. It's not a magic wand. I'm saying I'm giving you tips and strategies, but I'm also helping you fortify your mindset to know that you are strong enough and capable to make this thing happen, but you've gotta put in the work. So those that are already like, I'm done with this and I don't want to put in the work, they're going to read this and say it's trash because it's asking them to work. So I'm not talking to those people who are like, I just want a quick fix, so I just want to, make it day to day. I'm looking for those who are committed. I want to stay in this thing, but I want to be effective with it.